Hi everybody, it's Nigel Salmon here from Finding Country West Wales. Hope everybody's doing really well. What a wonderful property to launch onto the market this week. This is a Georgian, not grade 2 listed, it's actually a Georgian property built around 1760, just outside Lampeter. It's a beautiful location. Behind the camera here is a wonderful hedge. Up above you've got fantastic views over open fields beyond, and it's a wonderful plot, very secluded, of grounds approaching around an acre. This property was built around the time when Captain Cook was in the Navy, when Mozart was doing his European tour, and effectively this was built for the Sheriff of Carmarthenshire at the time. It's a very important house in the area. I'm delighted to be showing you around today. It's got some wonderful features, it flows beautifully, and it's a unique property. If you were going to ask a child to draw a property, this is probably what they'd draw. It's a great property. I'm delighted to show you around. Looking forward to showing you around in person. So as you enter the mansion, you've got this wonderful entrance hall, which is very attractive. It's a grand entrance hall. There's rooms off to obviously the dining room here, wonderful sitting room to my left as well, and obviously stairs to go up to the first floor landing and second floor landing. And the staircase actually is wonderful. I'm going to try and get some visual imagery of that, but it's so beautifully symmetrical. And it's a really nice space. So I'm keen to show you what that looks like in this commodious house and this commodious hallway. There's a magnificent dining room here at the mansion. It's a dual aspect room. It's a really lovely space and with beautiful fireplace, high ceilings with wonderful coving and cornicing. It's really lovely. Obviously there's some wonderful views over the West Wales countryside and the copper beech tree to the front. Obviously behind me is the kitchen, which I'm going to show you next. It's a beautiful space. One of the things I like about the mansion is the fact that all the rooms are really big, as you'd expect with such an important house. And the kitchen breakfast room is no exception. This is a lovely dual aspect room. You've got wonderful views to the rear and to the side. And obviously my clients spend a lot of time in here at this kitchen table, enjoying their lifestyle. It's a great room. I'm here in the sitting room at the mansion, and it's a beautiful space, a really big room, wonderful views across the West Wales countryside beyond, and that wonderful copper beech tree as well. Fireplace, you've got a walking bit, a lovely window seat here as well, and wonderful shelving units and storage units too. It's a lovely space. I'm in one of the beautifully decorated bedrooms here in the mansion, and obviously this lovely room with this wonderful chandelier. It's a real picture. It's also a really big room as well. Wonderful views behind me, as you can see. Plenty of space in here too, and it's a beautiful bedroom. My client's main bedroom is also a picture. This beautifully decorated bedroom really has a sort of sense of theatre about it. It's a really big room, as obviously the other bedrooms are too, and you have choice of bedrooms in this property. Behind me is wonderful views over open countryside as well, and over the rear of the property. But it's a super room here, beautifully decorated, as you can see. I'm in the front facing bedroom here at the mansion, and it's a really lovely room, and this is a beautiful room with the Juliet balcony, the view over the countryside to the front of the property, and it's amazing views, it really is. I'm sure that when you're here you'll sort of really get a sense of the feel of the property. It's a really unique location. Handily, here in such a big house, there's an ensuite to this bedroom as well. So it's perfect if you wanted to use this as the master bedroom or have it for guests as well. So it's a really nice space. So if you lived here and you were the owners of this wonderful property and you used this bedroom, this would be the view that you wake up to every morning, and it's a fantastic view too. So imagine that for a minute. It's a really lovely big room. There's an ensuite with this one as well. You've got the wonderful dozens of acres opposite you, which is just farmland. It's a really good spot. So on the second floor of the mansion, you've actually got what the owners use as a cinema room. And also I'm watching my favourite programme, which is all my property videos. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you need to today. Sound like an influencer when I say that. But it's a really lovely space up here. It's a really big room. And obviously if you didn't need 6/7 bedrooms, you could actually use this as your home cinema as well. So it's a really nice space, and it's all set up as an entertainment centre really in this room. Great space. So I'm here in what my clients use as their office, and actually it's a really nice space. As you can see here, it's a bit like being in the centre of things. My client's broadband here is exceptional. There's cat cabling right up here, so obviously if you need more juice for your home office activities, or if you're working from home, or if you just really want fast broadband, this is absolutely exceptional. It's one of the questions we get asked a lot: how fast is the internet? And obviously here, this is absolutely perfect. So it's a really, really good area. Lovely office. I wish my office was as tidy as organised as this. And I definitely recommend you, if you're looking to work from home, this is a fantastic room. There's wonderful gardens here at Llwynygroes Mansion. And behind me you can see there's a wonderful garden here with a great pond full of koi carp in there, probably wanting their dinner, as I walked to the pond just now. Behind me also there's Copper Beech. It's probably as old as the house, so it's probably at least 200 plus years old. And it's certainly an iconic tree in the area, let alone the house. It's a wonderful feature. There's great parking here. There's parking for at least 4 or 5 cars, and really very quiet lane too. It's not a particularly well used road at all. The exterior of the property, which you see in the pictures, has just actually been cleaned and absolutely glows as well. It's a really nice maintenance job which the owners have done, and obviously that's going to future-proof it for many years for new people who come here. There's some useful outbuildings here at the mansion, and with a nod to the future, my clients had actually got plans drawn up to make this into additional accommodation. At the moment there's a hiatus on planning permissions and additional development in the area because of rising phosphate levels in the local river. But obviously that's not going to be forever, we hope. So there's some fantastic plans which you'll see on the details of the property, which could actually transform the accommodation behind me. But as it is, it's really useful accommodation, which I'm sure anybody will find useful anyway. But obviously with the nod to the future, there's something that could be done behind me which would